My mic. Where's my mic? Where's my mic? There's my mic. Man, I thought I had all this stuff set up, man, and then there it is. Just freaking total blunder, you know? Can't even believe that. Can't even believe it. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Trying something new. Trying Streamlabs out. It has some features that I like. Having some weird problems in OBS, so I figured I would just try like a little reaction video or something to test this dual stream. I got all the chats in both chats from the vertical and the horizontal all in one window. Let me check this out real quick. I got to check something real quick here. Let me see what's going on here. Central is in the chat. I don't see. Wonder why I don't see that in there. Wonder why I don't see his chat. So this setup is supposedly multi-chat, you know, which is good because you don't, you know, that's kind of a struggle with OBS way. At least the way I'm running it is not good. Trust me, not good. But yeah, OBS, man, for some strange reason, it was giving me the some videos playing in the background, and I have no idea what, why. Just insane. So anyway, I figured, what the heck? Let me try test this setup. Just go through and look at some stuff on Twitter, man. You know, see what happens. Why not? Then I want to go back. I'm gonna go back and watch the stream just to see, you know, how the flow is, how the sound is, all that. But once again, brand new software. So, but I am a little bit disappointed. Okay, there we go. I do see some chat in there. Hoobie, what's up? Central, wonder why I don't see your chat in there. Maybe that was too early or whatever. But once again, this is supposed to be both of the streams combined into one chat. So anyway, let's just get the ball rolling here. So what's happening here is exactly this. I just fired up X, formerly known as Twitter. Haven't looked through here really at all. Just going to see what my feed is sending to me. Because, you know, everybody's different, man. Everybody gets different feeds, whatever. Central, how we doing on the sound? Sound good? Mic sound okay? Give me a W in the chat if the mic sounds okay. I might have to make an adjustment here. I think I'm gonna turn it up just a tiny little bit. There we go. And hopefully that sounds okay. So anyway, let's get going, man. Let's see what's happening in the world. My feed from the very top, have no real clue what these people are going to talk about, so let's just check it out.
Get away with it. Well, Mr. President, you know, they say I wear a lot of hats. It's true. Even my hat has a hat.
Got W there. So Elon's looking good with his hat, man. Oh, thank you, Central. Nice hat, Elon. Gotta say. That dude is just a trip, man. Jet dude is just a total trip.
Yes.
Or someone gives me a penny that doubles every day for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 to the power of 30. After the first day, it's 2 to the power of 30.
So I'm looking over to the left because this monitor over here is where I actually am running the
I take
the stuff.
Why? How much is it?
I don't even know what this guy's talking about. Let's find something interesting to see. Oh, now, I did see this guy earlier today. Now, if there's any cussing in this, by the way, you know, nothing I can do about that. This is Twitter.
It's my secret. This little device right here. I just take a little blow, and it tells me when it's time for a little top-up. Because when I first got this, I used to ride.
So this guy's using... I did actually see this one earlier today. This was funny. This guy's using a breathalyzer to determine when he needs to top off and, go with take another drink.
Ride at around 0.20, which is fucking wasted 24/7. But now
That's why I knew there would be some cussing, possibly.
I leave it at 0.12, which is perfect. It's right in the fucking slot, just past the click. That wonderful moment, just like Julian. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. Oh, look at that. 0.10. Time for a little drinky poo.
Oh man, you talk about a guy figuring out a way to take breathalyzers to the next level, man. That is freaking hilarious. I'm sorry.
Cheers, genitals.
Cheers, genitals. Oh my gosh. Be interesting to see, everybody's feed is different on Twitter. And so, I don't know if people find this interesting or not or whatever, but once again, I'm just kind of going from the top. I did see this one earlier. This is, I think, as I was kind of setting this up, but I'd say 99.9% of anything you're going to see on here, I haven't ever seen before, So anyway, let's keep going. This is my feed of X. What X wants me to see. More Trump stuff. Oh, wait, I gotta turn that up.
What did you want to say?
Way too loud. Okay, I gotta figure out how to run this. Sorry. That's pretty dumb. I'm not excited about that one. Yeah, right. But the Chiefs' reign of terror is over. This guy is that good sports. He's a huge Denver fan. He streams with Tom Grossi a lot. He can bite me. He's full of crap. The Chiefs' reign of terror is over. I don't even want to hear. Oh, that's the local guy here. How about those Chiefs guy commenting? Sure, buddy. Yeah, right. That's for sure. And the one thing that does bother me about the way X does do stuff, like this one right here, this is a part 1 video, but they don't always link you right to the part 2. Whoa.
Is somebody in there?
How in the world did they get that far into the lake or the?
Look out, buddy.
I don't know if you guys watched The Office, but there was one that was really funny. And you remember The Office? It's an old show, but there was one where Michael and Dwight were going somewhere, I don't remember, and the GPS was telling Michael to go straight, and there was a lake in front of him, and Michael was adamantly going to go straight into the lake, man. It was freaking funny.
Is the car unlocked? Look in the driver door in the panel. There's a little blue or black punch in the driver.
Man, that is just horrible. Whew. That is absolutely horrible. I don't know if I want to watch that. NFL confirmed the Falcons have been fined $250,000, failing to prevent the disclosure of confidential information. Oh, man, poor Falcons. What do we got? There's my old arch enemy, John Elway. He destroyed the Chiefs for so many years, man. Oh, wow, that got me for a second. Jeff Spurbeck, the longtime friend, business partner, and former agent of John Elway, died today. Yeah, that's kind of misleading. It almost makes you think that Elway bit it. Oh, here we go. Let's hear a little clip from the cabinet meeting today.
Power, specifically.
Back this
You
up.
mentioned this last night in your speech in Macomb that we're facing an unprecedented situation where there's a lot of abuses of nationwide injunctions, sort of seemingly designed to curtail your power, specifically when it comes to deporting these illegal, violent aliens that came in under the previous administration. Have you spoken to your team about ways to mitigate this and continue to deliver for the American people?
Well, there are ways to mitigate it, and there's some very strong ways. There's one way that's been used by 3 very highly respected presidents, but we hope we don't have to go that route. But there is one way that has been used very successfully by 3 presidents, all highly respected, and hopefully we don't have to go that way. But there are ways of mitigating that.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I thought there was going to be some fireworks there. There absolutely wasn't any fireworks. Oh, what do we got? Wait a minute. Is that the WikiLeaks guy? What? That's the WikiLeaks guy. What's his name? I can't remember the guy's name. That's all it says. I am a free man. That's all it says. There's no other input, nothing about it. By the way, if I do end up doing more reaction videos someday, which I probably will, I'll probably find good, interesting stuff to know that I'm going to talk about, instead of just rambling around trying to find something. But right now, once again, like I said, I'm just kind of testing this out to see how this whole thing works and how Streamlabs performs under this, and I have some alerts set up, new sub alerts. I'm supposed to be. I thought I had the chat on the screen, but I'm not seeing that. See, that's the thing for me, man. Everything I try to do in Streamlabs always tends to. These things that are supposed to be so simple, they don't work for me. I don't know. How can this be? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, some chat did just show up. Irfan, what's going on? Okay, so yeah, the chat did just show up, so maybe I just had to kind of push it there a little bit to. Not much delay in there. Let me see. Chat delay. I don't really want to delay. Irfan, yes, I remember you. Chat delay. Let's see. I want to leave the chat up longer. Let me see if that did it right there. I do remember you. But I don't know, once again, why the only part of that chat that showed up was the hi. Maybe I need to put that. No, I'm above all the stuff. It should be on the right deal. Well, anyway, once again, this is why we're testing, doing a little test, new software and so on, so. All right, let's see what else my feed is wanting to deliver to me. Okay, so there we go. Right, there's the chat. Okay, the night that you played Harry Potter. Harry Popo. Yeah, I remember now. Yes, sir. I could not really... Let me see if that works. I'm going to try zooming that down a little bit. I could not really deal with the Harry Potter, man. I had to give up. It was too much, man. Too much talking, too much running around. It was nuts. Julian Assange, or something like that is this guy's name. Grand Theft Auto is 17 years old today? No way. can't be true. 17 years old today? That's almost impossible, man. I find that super hard to believe. All right, here we go. Crazy clips.
Why do you think it's gonna bubble? Because it bubbles when you put it on blood.
No, it bubbles when you put it on earwax.
It does?
Yep.
Ah, shit, that's cold.
No, see, yeah, it came out. I told you.
What came out?
It's
A
fucking
bug.
spider.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, look.
It's a spider? Oh, my God. Ah!
I told you that would come out. That's fucking disgusting.
Now, true story here. True story for me. I was probably still young, man. I mean, now I'm old. I was probably 30 something, mid 30s in my old house before I moved. I walked out the door, and I'm not kidding you, a freaking bug just beelined right into my ear. I could hear it flying around in there and stuff. It was insane. I did eventually go to the doctor and he pulled it out, but I mean, I didn't go immediately. But man, there's nothing weirder than to have like a bug flying around in your ear. But I went to the doctor and he basically just dug out the dead parts with his
Dang. Oh my
with his tweezers.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, my
Just let go of me. What if you have more bugs? I told you that would work.
That was weird. Good old X. What do they want me to watch tonight? They want me to watch some JFK, RFK. Yeah, I'm good with that. Vintage jeans from 2001. All right, what is this one?
How's your nuggets?
Oh my god. It's so good, but I'm already getting full.
How's the food taste?
Oh, so freaking good. Are you gonna eat that?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, here we go. This is exactly what I was saying. There's no crying in football except in Denver. No, Irfan, I do not. I gotta check that delay and see. Let me do a test here. I want the chat to stay up on the screen longer. Oh wait. Let me see. Okay, so. Okay, I think that is okay, yeah. Okay, this is at 60. That give me a chance to move it around if I need to or whatever. 60, okay. And here, can't really see this one. I guess I can make it bigger. I need to change the... Why is the text white? Let me see on that. Let me look. Oh, I got different ways to set it. Let me look. Boxed. No, the type is still... Oh, wait. I think I can change that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, text color right here. Yeah. We want... Yeah. There we go. That should be better. Test 2 on the chat. See how it comes in. Yeah, better. Change that to yellow. I wonder, let me see here if I can change the opacity on the, oh, well, there's the font size. I think the font size is good. Browser settings, no. I don't have a background color on it right now. It says I have a background color of black, but it looks transparent to me. I'm gonna leave it alone on that and see what happens. The delay definitely did work though. The delay did work. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, there is no crying in football except in Denver. That good sports guy. Come on, man. Trying to say the Chiefs had a horrible draft. What a loser. He's just so jealous at that good sports guy. Ah, good. Okay, so there's the chat. The chat is staying up a little bit longer. It's cutting off part of the name, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it. I like it. All right, Streamlabs. I'm kind of liking it, man. I need to see. Okay, let me do this. Let me add a new source. I want to see how many people are watching. I can add that in. Alert box. No. I want to do a widget. I want to do viewer count on YouTube. Viewer count. Yeah. Add source. Viewer count. There we go. Add source. Okay, now, the weird thing about that is I don't know if that is... I don't know where it's pulling that data, is my point. But this is kind of cool to be able... one thing about Streamlabs I am liking is, you know, you can see on the fly, you can change stuff pretty quick. But I don't know where it's pulling that data, if it's pulling it from... the horizontal stream or the vertical, you know? That I don't know. It's the new Osmond Gold TV. I'm trying to take over Osmond's territory. If you guys never watched this guy... Osmond Gold. This guy, oh, I need to follow him. This guy is all over. I mean, look what he's doing right here. Look at this.
Tip here at all. I think tipping is so stupid. I've said this a million times. I hate the idea of tipping. Like, I think the whole concept that, you know, the company doesn't pay you enough money, so like now the other, like the customers are like guilt tripped into giving the money to the people instead. Like, it's such a weird way of looking at things. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. And so tipping's an excuse to make companies make up for bad salaries. Yes, it's a social burden. I think that like nowadays, I mean, I can tip. It's not really a big deal, right? I can.
How do you go to sleep? Yeah, I'll tell you how I go to sleep. Turn on, here, I wanted to check something here. Okay, so if I click here, okay. I like to, it's a good question. Glad you brought that up. I like to turn on, trying to get this where I can see everything. I like to fall asleep and turn on Jerry Seinfeld's show. Now, the logic here on this is that I have seen every Seinfeld show known to man. So the secret is that will put you, you know, your brain, you're thinking about too much stuff, so you have to just, you got to tell your brain to go to sleep, basically. So put on a show that you're not going to have to get up and look at. You've seen it so many times. And then I really actually tell myself this also. When I start trying to think about stuff, I just say snooze to myself. It sounds stupid, but I mean, it works for me. It really does. But yeah, good luck on your exam tomorrow, man. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Don't stress, man. Don't stress. Central is right though. You know, a good old Casey Grandpa fireplace stream. I do need to update that too. All the ones I got go back to the holidays. So, all right. So Osmond, if you haven't really seen Osmond Gold, this guy is really, really good. But the thing is, every video that he does, it blows me away. I mean, he's pulling 800K, 900K a video. And he started as a streamer streaming World of Warcraft. So if you know him, you know all about him. But if you don't, it's a trip. You get his backstory. He's been given a hard time, which he doesn't care, that his house was like seriously horribly dirty, I guess. One of the big videos that he did, I think that might have helped too, is which I've seen. He did a video on like cooking a $2 steak that he got from Dollar General store or something like that. But I like Osmond. I mean, he talks about a lot of stuff. So yeah, if you've never heard of him, definitely check him out. All right, well, we got hot new stuff coming in. Oh, what do we got here?
I know my rights. Either you step out the vehicle or I will remove you from the vehicle.
Ooh.
I know my rights.
She knows her rights.
Sovereign citizen.
She knows her rights.
Did you hear what I said? You need to get a supervisor out here right now. No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young lady, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to make you step out the vehicle. You're going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
Now, why are people so dumb, you know? You have to you have to respond when the police tell you to do something, when they've pulled you over. You got to listen, man. I mean, come on.
No, you're going to step out the vehicle right now.
You are going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
That's fine.
I know my rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car.
Oh, brother, not the sovereign citizen thing. Let's fast forward. Let's see what happens here. Just more dumb talk. Those sovereign citizen things, man. They crack me up, man. I mean, seriously. Screaming freedom mugs. You're a great mom. Probably the best mom ever. Believe me, nobody knows moms like I do. To say there's a better mom is fake news. You're great. So great. Very special. I don't think the moms in my family would appreciate that gift. What do we got here? Police arrest clueless woman with street car sign sticking out of her car. See, once again, it's part one, but they don't
No, I'm fine.
You're fine?
Thank you.
Okay. Where are you going?
Recording.
Man, put the car in park. Put the car in park. Put the car in park.
Okay. Shut the car off right now. Shut it off.
Okay.
No, you're not fine.
I am.
No, you're not. You got a sign sticking out of the car, back of your car.
What?
You got a sign sticking out of the back of your car. Do you have your driver's license?
Hold on 1 second. What sign?
Man, can you put the phone on speaker so I can talk to whoever you're talking to? Who are we talking?
That's the other thing that kills me too, because I do watch a lot of videos like this. This is what cracks me up. All of these people, man, they are constantly jumping on the phone like to call somebody. I mean, who are you gonna call while if you're pulled over? Who are you calling? You know, it's insane. It's absolutely so funny.
Talking to?
My husband.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, this is Officer Pazzo with FWC.
Your wife's got a sign hanging out the back of her car. You'll probably find her at the local jail.
Have your wife. She is struck several signs on the side of the road. The vehicle she's driving is pretty messed up.
Yes. Sorry.
Sit back in your car, ma'am.
Sorry.
Well, are you able to come to her location, or
Yes.
does she need medical attention for what she's on?
Ask him to.
You need a driver's license for sure, but these sovereign citizens people try to make the statement that by law, that sovereign citizens, we have the right to travel. It's so stupid, man. That whole sovereign citizen thing, it kills me. I mean, anybody can believe whatever they want. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, I have the right to believe what I believe, too. I'm saying it kills me. I mean, yeah, you got to have a driver's license to drive, man. I mean, we're the country of laws, right? So, you know, just saying, man, just saying. Just trying to say. Just trying to say, man. Jack Doherty got robbed? What? Now this guy is a whole nother story.
They just fucking robbed me. They just took both my fucking chains, bro. Fuck, dog. James, what the fuck?
He got jumped and they took his chains. You know, that could have been for content, though. I mean, just saying, you know. Just saying, you know. Check something real quick. Okay. Just wanted to see what the deal was there. Oh, YouTube and your analytics, man. You know, if Osmond can do it, so can I. That's what I'm saying. You just have to get the right visibility, man. It's all up to YouTube. Will they push your content? All the judge wants to hear, did you do something wrong? Yeah, you answer yes if you're guilty. At least that would be my my idea. How can I put a little bit of a color behind this chat? Oh, I can turn always show messages on right there. Now I want them to go away at somewhere. Background color. There is a background color. Let's see what that did. I went to like a totally opposite color. Went from black to a beige or something to an almost white. Let me see what that did. Nothing. That's not working. I guess I'll have to look that one up because I don't see anywhere in the settings any way to change the... What's chat notifications mean? Oh, no. We don't want any sound. No. I can't believe that is kind of shocking me that there's not an easy way, unless I'm just blowing it, an easy way to put like a ghosted background in the chat deal. Huh. I'm not seeing any way to do that. If you could say 2 words to Donald Trump, what would it be? Put it in the comments. I find that interesting. Apart from makeup, breakup, wake up, 7-Up, and look up, which other up do you know? Who knows? Cardio is the way to lose fat. All right, what's going on here?
You gotta speak. I can't make this mistake ever. They put 231.
What? The gas was, that was gas? I thought that was water. No, it's on the trailer. They're at the gas station. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. Oh my god.
I can't make this mistake.
$536. It's in liters, so it must be overseas somewhere, Canada or something like that.
Ever. They put 231 liters. They thought this was the petrol.
So what, they put it in the wrong place?
Look how much benzine's in the boat.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That would be absolutely horrible, man. I'm just saying, that's pretty dumb. That is pretty stinking dumb. Boring income streams are the best. Talking about laundromats. So X wants me to see. This is everything that X wants me to see, you know? What we got going on with Johnny here? Let's see.
Shoot one with a shotgun. How many ducks are left?
All right, hold on. Let's back up.
Johnny.
Yeah, Teach?
There are 3 ducks on a fence, and if you shoot one with a shotgun, how many ducks are left?
Well, Teach, if I shoot one of them with a shotgun, the loud noise is going to make them all fly off.
Oh, no, there'll be 2 ducks left if you shoot them with a shotgun, but I like the way you're thinking.
Well, Teach, I've got a question for you. There are 3 women coming out of an ice cream parlor. One is biting her ice cream cone, one is licking it, and one is sucking on it. Which one is married?
Oh, gee, Johnny, the one sucking on the ice cream?
No, Teach, the one with the wedding ring on her finger. But I like the way you're thinking.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny boy. He got her, didn't he? Blends remote controlled real world weight racing. What? What? Now that's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. I like that idea there. She's making burritos. So X has me all over the place tonight on the stuff they want me to watch. They want me to learn how to make burritos. They want me to do driving. They want to show me some Trump mugs. Elon in a hat. Drunk lady with signs smashed into her car. So far, that's kind of the recap for tonight's streams. I have to put markers in the stream after it's done. Ooh. Was that a cat just going to the bathroom in her cereal bowl? My gosh. Oh, Canada. It's going to be interesting times. All right, what do we got going on here? Dog's mission: separate black ducks from white ducks. How's he going to do that? I'm killing that sound, which is the bummer, I know, because YouTube, and I know this video is never going to make money, but just as a test, I want to see also. But I mean, the second YouTube hears any kind of music, you're copyrighted. However, it just kills me with video and stuff. Like, look, you can go and as long as you change something, you know, or react to something or whatever, you can do what we're doing. You know, look at Osmond Gold TV. He does the same exact thing and pulls 800,000 views off a 20-minute video. I think he streams on Twitch because he's always got a chat feed going. Just crazy. Just a crazy. Okay, I forgot what I was doing. I've seen a little bit of those. All right, JD Vance calling out fake news.
Going on in the country. I think that what we've shown, sir, is that you can do a lot. You can do a lot in 100 days. Why is it that the press is so focused on the fake BS rather than what's really going on in the country? I think that what we've shown, sir, is that you can do a lot. You can do a lot in 100 days, but you've also unfortunately revealed that too much of the American media hasn't learned the lessons of the past 40 years.
Interesting take. Interesting take. I'm definitely not going to get political. You know, I have my own views, but I'm not jumping into that bandwagon. I'll listen to the stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and really overly politicize my streams. Just that's not the angle I want to go. But trust me, I do have my own opinions, you know, for sure. All right. The world's largest... Hold on, let's back up. The world's largest airplane? They look like Ukrainian colors. I think Ukraine did have like the biggest plane. I thought it got blown up. Look how low he is. Is this like a flight simulator or what? Plenty of airplanes in Las Vegas, trust me, with Nellis Air Force Base out there. I know all about that place. That's a pretty cool flyby. F-15s right there. Man, F-15 is a bad to the bone airplane, man. Still to this day. That is a rockin' cool flyby, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty neat. I like that one. Oh no, no, no.
Where is Balake at?
The ultimate classic of all time.
Balake. Where is Balake at? No Balake here today. Yes, sir.
Balake. I mean, come on. And Aaron is still the best.
My name's Blake. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Blake. What? Do you want to go to war, Balake? No. Because we could go to war. No.
Balake. Look at his face. Poor Balake, man. I mean, all he was trying to do is go to school. Uh-oh, so D-nice.
If one of y'all says some silly-ass name, this whole class is going to feel my wrath. Now, D-nice.
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch. You say your name right now.
Denise?
Say it right.
Denise.
Correctly?
Denise.
Right.
Denise.
Right.
D-nice.
That's better. Thank you. Now, Aaron, where are you?
The classic. If anybody remembers anything, it's Aaron, trust me. D-nice is good, Balake, but Aaron.
You. Where is Aaron right now? No Aaron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute Hey, Ron. Here.
Love that, man. That is so good. Occupied Michigan. Footage of Occupied Michigan. What are they talking about? See, what, that much of any kind of song, man. Boom. Demonetized. Now they're showing me stuff I already seen. I watched this the other day. Lady takes basically an egg mixture and makes some tomato breakfast. I'm not into it. I'm not really a big fan of fried tomatoes personally. I'd rather not on the fried tomatoes. Yuck. Theo Vaughn on why he hates French people.
If you put 70 French people in front of me, I don't like them. They just, the way they're like, oh, yeah, yeah, no. They just, it sounds like, you just want to just pat them on the fucking back, boy. I just want to spray paint my hand red, white, and blue and pat them bitches on the back.
Oh, brother. All right, here's another one. This is I'm definitely not watching all this.
The game itself.
If you don't know about the Savannah Bananas baseball, if you don't know, I'm telling you, look it up, investigate it, watch. They're on YouTube. Watch a game or something. Watch how the rules are. This is really pretty crazy baseball. This guy was genius just to come up with a good, true sports entertainment idea.
Was unlike anything these people had ever seen. Broadcast nationally on ESPN2, the temporary 190-foot short porch in left field led to nearly a dozen home runs. There were mid-game dances and a halftime performance. Outfielders caught fly balls while doing backflips, and fans even helped record outs by catching foul balls. The Bananas had become baseball's most polarizing team. Purists will tell you that it's a silly idea, despite over 1 million fans showing up to their games last year. Others say that
1 million fans last year.
The Bananas are just rerunning the same playbook that made the Harlem Globetrotters so popular in the 20th century. But all of these people are wrong. The Bananas are something entirely different. Over the last decade, they have carefully constructed a cult-like following that could eventually be worth $1 billion.
Billion?
The Savannah Bananas have hundreds of employees, and the team's players have millions of followers. They sell more merchandise than professional sports teams, and the Bananas' current tour includes 40 stops in 25 states, including games in 18 MLB stadiums and 4 football stadiums: Tampa Bay, Clemson, Nashville, and Charlotte. By 2026, the Bananas will operate a full-time league, featuring multiple teams, televised games on major networks.
Whoa, now that's news to me. I did not know that they're going to be, a couple things, televised on major networks, which means that's going to suck because they'll be like regular baseball and lose all their fans because you won't be able to see them on YouTube anymore probably. But they're going to have like an actual league. Right now, there's really only 2 teams. Right, but that's kind of Savannah Banana baseball breaking news right here.
And tens of thousands of fans at each event. But here's the most interesting part. Rather than hiring the country's best consulting firms to maximize revenue by increasing margins, the Bananas leave a ton of money on the table. This isn't...
All right, let me fast forward and see what else this guy's got here. Jesse Cole. He's the guy that invented it and the owner.
So Jesse began trying unique promotions to get the business back on track and fans in the seats. I'm not talking about the standard $1 hot dog night or bark at the park. Jesse thought so far outside the box that he literally invented a new one. Jesse began inviting fans to throw out the first pitch at games. Players would dance between innings, and it became common to see grandmothers participating in beauty pageants on the field. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to get to know Jesse a little bit, and one thing I've learned is that he is deeply passionate about the entertainment industry. He has read hundreds, if not thousands of books on the world's greatest brands, studying...
All right, so Jesse reads books. All right, we got it. an all-you-can-eat service. That would be pretty enticing. An all-you-can-eat baseball game, all that stuff. That would be a trip.
Included in that price. The team also agreed to pay your taxes so that a $25 ticket was truly $25, eliminating all the hidden costs. This business model drastically reduced the team's margins, making it impossible to turn a profit without a ton of volume. In simple terms, every single sports executive would have called Jesse crazy at the time. But that was the point. The fan-first model was crazy enough to draw a sellout crowd of 4,000 fans for the Bananas' first game. The idea then expanded from there. Jesse was so invested in the fan experience that he literally used to watch security camera footage of fans at games. When were they engaged? At what point did they stop paying attention? Why were people still leaving early? These were the questions that he wanted to answer. This is when Jesse changed the game, literally and figuratively. Jesse wrote down everything that he hated about baseball and agreed to do the exact opposite. Players stepping out of the box during an at-bat, that wasn't allowed anymore. Walks? Boring. Players now sprint around the bases until every player on defense touches the ball. Banana ball rules also call for a 2-hour time limit. If a fan cleanly catches a foul ball, it counts as an out. There are no more mound visits or bunting, and each team is allowed one golden batter, sending any hitter to bat at any spot once per game, regardless of where you are in the lineup. These rules, combined with in-game dances and constant fan engagement, have made the Bananas baseball's most popular team.
Just realized my little super spotlight needed to be charged, man. My little Iron Tuna super spotlight. Hold on, let me change the lighting here a little bit. There we go. Well, let me do this. We have the ability to do different colors. There we go. Light up this Casey Grandpa face a little bit more for you guys.
The Bananas have a full-time in-house...
All right, let's see. All right, we get it. I want to see if he talks about the rules. The rules are a trip.
During this tour. These numbers are just an estimate, but the reality is that the actual number could be significantly higher. The team still pays all taxes on tickets and merchandise, meaning if a shirt is listed for sale at $30...
Wow, they pay the tax on the merchandise too? Let's see, here's their... Oh, dang it. I need to lock that. Okay, I just need to click on one. That clicks on both. I'm trying to move this. All right, so here's their ESPN schedule. I'm telling you, if they came to my town, I'd almost go. Why is that so... Oh, it's split. That's right down there. I get it. Work in progress here, ladies and gentlemen.
And Disney Plus. It's BL. The Bananas already have 3 other teams that they compete against.
3 teams. I thought it was just the party animals. That is evil. Trump's grandkid playing the piano. Copyright strike. Best video on the internet? Let's see. They faked the guy. I've seen this one. Guy wakes up after being drunk.
Mom!
Oh boy, got it, didn't he? Could you imagine that? First off, being that hammered and then waking up in that scene. And then having Dad slap the crap out of you after that. That's so... I saw this thing today earlier. That's so out of context. That's stupid. That is so out of context. What's this one?
If you laugh at the fart machine, you're out.
Farts are always funny. I don't think it's that funny though. I mean,
Miriam was doing so good. Miriam is killing it. Cold-hearted snake. I can't with these two.
That's what I was trying to think of. Cold-hearted.
oh, that must be the fart machine button. I just don't think that that's that funny. I'm sorry. Farts are normally funny, but I'm just not finding that one to be like overly funny. $19.95 Chiefs versus Chargers. Oh man.
Touchdown, San Diego!
Shannon Mitchell's 4-yard score contributed to a 7-point Chargers lead, but the Chiefs...
I mean, Marty Schottenheimer, he was the man. I mean, he was absolutely the man, but we could just never get over the top with him, you know?
Tied it up with just seconds.
1995. That's Steve Bono.
Kansas City was in a winning
Can't wear that kind of stuff no more.
rhythm, and rookie Tamarick Vanover.
Oh man, Vanover. I always forget his name. Okay, this is a true story. I have a Vanover jersey. And back in the day, when we used to watch football with all the guys back in the day, the old hood, whenever you got in trouble with the group, you had to wear the Vanover jersey. Vanover is the guy that got busted for selling weed, I think it was. But he had some ungodly amount of weed. And in 95, there's no mercy for weed.
Picked up the beat with the first overtime punt return for a touchdown.
But he
in
was fast.
NFL history.
Runs by one guy, gets a block, goes to the 20, out to the 30, off the sidelines, and Bennett hits him and knocks him down. He's gone! 40, 30, 20, and it's over.
I mean, he was a really good player, but man, he just hung out with the wrong guys, man, for sure.
While the Chiefs celebrate their third overtime victory this season, San Diego must take a 500
Oh, so that was a walk-off win. Okay.
record home to face Dallas.
England at Kansas City. Well, the Kansas...
Oh, where's Reed? Reed, where are you? Reed, this is it. I found my new format. Me and Reed watch old Chiefs Patriots videos. Let's see what happens here, Reed.
Kansas City Chiefs and Steve Bono. He's looking a little like Joe Montana now. A couple of those comebacks. Very solid guy, always emotionally under control. I think Kansas City keeps it going, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, Kansas City's on a roll, and New England.
Look how young.
Injuries. You know what I found out as a coach?
Look how young Jimmy is.
When we lost games, our injury report was really long. I like Kansas City.
Well, there's one little problem for New England. They can't score. Only 43 points.
They can't score.
So far this year. And Drew Bledsoe, sore shoulder, no sore shoulder, can't find a touchdown pass.
So where's the game? Is this the game where, was it Chiefs where Bledsoe got hurt?
I think I like Kansas City here.
You know, Kansas City's tight end Pete K.
True legend right there, Lenny Dawson, baby. Kansas City Chiefs legend. Quarterback.
Right
in the middle, in case you don't know.
Tackle Jeff Criswell should be able to play this week. That will help their offense. They won 3 in a row, all in overtime. Chiefs to win, it won't go to overtime.
Man, I thought they were going to show the... let's check this out. Red Tribe Cinema. What do we got here? Oh, we might be onto something here. Oh, what is this? Oh, they got the whole game on X? Joe Montana's first game as a Chief.
Pulsating. Our old partner, Kevin Harlan. Thank you, Bill. Pleasant good evening or afternoon or wherever we are. We're hot, I know that, and we are so high it feels like it is evening. But nonetheless, we're happy to have you with us, and we welcome you to Tampa.
Man, we got so close with Joe Montana as quarterback. Until Mahomes, nobody got us closer to the Super Bowl. We got to the AFC Championship. Big Joe couldn't come through. It really wasn't his fault, but I mean...
Stadium, where today the temperature on the field will reach over 100 degrees.
Yeah, I can't watch 2 hours of this. Let's see. Can I fast forward and see anything? Nah, no way. Let's see what kind of clips we got. Red Tribe Cinema. All right, some Chief stuff here. Oh, man.
10 of 13, that's amazing.
Derek Thomas, tragic death. Derek Thomas was just amazing linebacker.
Putting him in a third down situation, third and long once again. Sometimes you say, geez, I hope they don't get into a third and long because they seem to pick him up all the time. How about 10 of 13? 10 of 13, that's amazing. 10 of 13 on third down conversion.
All right, I'm hoping we see a nice big sack here.
9:55 left to go in overtime. 23-23 tie. The San Diego Chargers need a pressure on the quarterback. That is the key. Get some heat on him.
That wasn't Derek.
60 beats for Kansas City. One left to throw Gilbert. Here comes the rush. He's hit.
Oh.
He's sacked at the 50-yard line.
Demolished. Demolished him.
Came back into the game. Second sack of the game for Kansas City, but none bigger than that one. Thomas and Smith. Smith is there. Sally.
Man, and that's Mitch Holthus. He goes way back. The voice of the Chiefs, man.
Who was there? Martin Bayless was also coming from a linebacker position. They had 3 down linemen. He made the 4th, and you had pressure all over the quarterback.
Man, I wish they would show. I thought they'd show a replay of that. Man, Red Tribe Cinema's got all the old school Chief stuff. There's Derek right there.
Quarter. Tell me about the mentality of this football team. When you get behind, do you feel that you still have a chance to win it?
Well, I think one word sums up this football team, and that's the word heart. You got a bunch of guys that never believe that they're out of it, and they're going to fight until the last whistle is blown.
Old Derek, man, he was something else. Derek Thomas, man. I haven't thought about him in a long time. No 12-year-old can hit the ball that far. Wow, so they did some... Josh Hawley introduced the Pelosi Act to ban Congress from trading stocks. Ooh. Good job, Josh. I like that idea. Everybody talks about that. How the politicians make $200,000 a year, $250, something like that, and I'm not said I wasn't gonna get political, but this I can talk about stuff. I can talk about whatever I want. But yeah, how do you be a lifetime politician and have $400 million? Crazy. What are they showing me here? Exclusive eyewitness detail events of golf cart incident over the weekend.
Seeing you
did the guy fall off the golf cart or something, or what? What happened? That guy is sitting there. I don't get it. Why? Some kind of drum game or what? I have no clue what that's all about. Apparently, the more you tap, the more you win or something like that. How to sound like a golf ball expert.
How to sound like a tour pro when you strike the ball.
That lady's face. That's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy shit. I've never heard a ball do that. Look at that. Broke it, right?
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Did you hear that snap? Yeah. That is crazy, dude.
How to sound like a tour pro when you strike the ball.
That one's good, man. I'm not gonna lie. That one is good. I like that a lot. Okay, here we got a good Walmart video. Those are always. Those are up. Oh, we had music. You hear that? That one little second of Led Zeppelin right there is enough. YouTube will catch that, and you're not monetized, even though, like I said, I don't care on this video, but. Oh, brother. I'm going to search Walmart. I don't really search on X much. I always just watch what they give me. This is probably the way to find Walmart videos, though, you know? I've been seeing this. This is crazy. Can you imagine this? I go to Walmart all the time. I've never seen this bad. I don't know where this is at, but this would be absolutely frustrating. They've got everything locked up. I mean, I get it on the Legos, you know. I don't know. That aisle right there with all them Legos, as expensive as they are, I kind of see that. I've seen them, though, where they got everything, man. Deodorant, shampoo, toothpaste. Yeah, that one's not as shocking to me as some of them. If you're having to lock up deodorant and stuff, things are bad. Now, I can appreciate what this guy's saying. Since I go to so many Walmarts, when you go to a Walmart in another city and the layout is different, that's one of the reasons I like to go to Walmart all the time, because the layout's always the same, you know? It's like, I know basically where everything's at. Oh, what's she got to say?
Shelves at Walmart, and we're going to run out of toilet paper, and we're going to run out of food, and we're going to run out of goods. People are starting to prepare, and people are starting to freak out, and I'm seeing a lot of fear porn. I get about into this again. Okay, I'm not. And let me tell you a story about how 2020 happened and Joe Biden took presidency.
I'm just going to say about the toilet paper thing. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, there's other ways, you know? That's really the last thing you got to really worry about, in my opinion. I mean, I think you'd be more worried about water and food if you had to wipe your butt, you know, like a dog on the carpet or something, you know, back in the day. Now we're talking in the day, man, way back. Roman Empire. I watched this thing where they used to have like and this maybe where like mop even came from. They had like a mop that they had in buckets. And when you went to the bathroom, you grabbed the mop, the community mop, and too much information.
You guys remember that? You remember a lot of this stuff's coming from the left, right? But back in 2020, a lot of it was coming from the right. I had people pushing MRE, full powdered meals, buying seeds in bulk and starting windowsill gardens. We're gonna run out of this. We were gonna run out of that, and nobody was gonna be able to buy any food because of World War III and yada 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 yada. We're going to war. That was, I think that if I remember it, that was the big thing. We're going to war, and you're not gonna be able to buy anything. And eventually we figured out, and it took a little bit, but eventually people figured out that no, you were still able to buy things, but shit was gonna get really, really expensive. And then guess what? Shit got really, really expensive. I don't know if that's gonna happen now. I don't know with the tariffs and the empty shelves. I don't know how much of this is fear porn for clicks, likes, and shares. But I'm gonna tell you something. Outside of this video, this is probably gonna be the last that I'm even gonna concern myself with it.
Sure did get more expensive. Going to Walmart, since I eat out all the time, you know, cook in the hotel rooms and all that. I mean, I've seen Walmart prices almost every day for 5 years or whatever. So I mean, I can look at something and know like, oh, that was $1.67. Now it's $2.98. You know. I mean, a lot of dudes never go grocery shopping. When I'm on the road, I go every night. After work, I go to Walmart, get my food, go back to the hotel room and cook. You know. Can't really buy it for the whole week, just the way it works. But it is what it is. That's why I got to go every day, though, is my point. A Walmart will be expanding support for American-made products. Okay. Meanwhile, Amazon is doubling down on China. It doesn't shock me if that's really true. Once again, you can't go by what you see here as being true, you know. Anybody can put any kind of story up. Okay, if you say so. Dye-free sprinkles. All right, enough of Walmart. Wonder what's trending. I always wonder why trending is not more in your face. Let's see what people are talking about. Trending. Major League Football. Stephen A. Smith kills a crooked nurse on General Hospital.
Of course.
Stephen A. Smith's on General Hospital?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna need to see some ID. ID. Now.
Of course.
Old Stephen A, man. He's on a roll, man. You know, this is the trending. This says trending. I find this hard to believe. I find this hard to believe that this is trending. It's weird too. This is X is a lot different on the computer than on the phone. I mean, not a lot different, but a little bit different. I mean, why isn't there stuff like over on the side over here, like to help you find what you want to see? This is not trending. That is not trending news. How do you find the... Let's see, what do you look here? Clear out the search. Maybe that will trigger it to show me something new. Explore. Okay. Oh, aha, it's under Explore. That's where you got to go. Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the phone. All right, so who's trending? Lamine Yamal. No idea. Never even heard of him. Best in the world soccer player at 17. What? Knew there would be music on that. "17-year-old.
¿Sabes el balón que se al final del partido?
At the end of the game.
¿Intentabas de centrar a Rafinha o chutar?
Were you
Okay, so I wonder why he's trending right now. Those sports. This is all sports. Okay. Oh, news. Biden's trending. Wonder why. This guy's good. I like this guy.
Comment, so he holds back in the moment before being ready to make a comment. Or, I don't know, willfully lying to the American people about the condition of the President of the United States, which went on for 4 years in this country by all of your colleagues.
Totally wrong. That is totally wrong. That is totally wrong.
I hope you read all the books that are coming out. I hope you read all the books that are coming out.
Joe Biden. I mean,
you guys
I don't
are
know if you're a
upset
judge.
that Trump is exhibiting some, I want to get more facts, and I'm going to be lectured by the people who lied to the American people about the condition of the president.
Oh my God.
No way.
No, but that's first of all.
I don't know, man.
Yes, it is.
You think the truth was told? You think the truth was told?
I will say.
I don't know. I personally think somebody was lying. Okay, so it looks like the same stuff. Wonder why it would be trending though. That doesn't make any sense. Stock market, I don't even want to look at that. Trending in news, Ann Coulter. Wonder why. What'd she do now? Sir, we've lost Ann Coulter. Oh, brother. That's a nice little weird chart. Okay, so she makes one comment and she's trending like that, super high. That's crazy. Ah, Schumer in politics trending. What'd he say?
In support of the amendment. First of all, Social Security card is used from one end of America.
1996, Chuck Schumer.
Card right now. Who are we kidding? If you want to pass a law and says it shouldn't be, I would ask the chairman and the distinguished minority member.
He had hair in 1996.
Committee to pass that law, but let's admit the truth. Everywhere people go, they're asked for a Social Security card. In fact, one way to prove you're a bona fide person who can have a job is to ask for a driver's license and a Social Security card. This is an anti-fraud amendment. Over where we go, people say, well, why can't you stop illegal immigrants or others from coming here. And the number one answer we give our constituents is when they come here, they can get jobs, get benefits against the law because of fraud. And here, the gentleman from Florida has put together the most effective anti-fraud measure we can find without it changing the actions of the government one bit. And we find all this...
Got some charge back in our light. What's old Chuck saying? Anything exciting? I missed it. Old Chuck, what's he saying? Old Chuck.
Opposition. Ladies and gentlemen of this chamber, what I worry about is that this bill, which started out with good intentions, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, is going to end up being the same kind of thing that the public gets angry with us on. We say we're doing something, and we do nothing. Because every time someone makes a rational and small proposal to get something done, people say, well, what about this hypothetical, that hypothetical, etc. I urge support of this amendment. If you believe you want to stop fraud in immigration, you have no choice but to support this amendment. Gentlemen.
It is kind of crazy how these guys that have been in politics for their entire lives, you know, how you can go back and see how they were on one side of an issue and now they're on another. That's just nonstop. Okay, let's see. Entertainment. What's trending in entertainment? Why is Neil Young trending? Oh, Neil Young attacks Elon Musk. If you're a fascist, get a Tesla. It's electric. It doesn't matter. If you're a Democrat, taste your freedom, get whatever you want. Taste your freedom. What? If you're a fascist. Okay, so these guys, they make one statement, it looks like, and all of a sudden they're trending on X. That's pretty crazy. That's as far as it goes with trending. Or unless sports is the only thing really trending, if they're showing me what's at the top, you know. What is this? Austin Lukehart. It's one of Coach D's ex-players, I think. Nick Wright is spitting 100% facts about the Chiefs. Oh yeah, we got to hear this.
City, remember?
Oh my goodness. Ravens tied.
Those
Then
Bills
it's the
are
Chiefs.
those great
Then it's the Bengals who didn't even make the playoffs.
Right.
And then the Broncos.
Right. Who lost in round one, but we're going to have something for Kansas City, remember?
Oh my goodness. Is this disrespectful?
It's just dumb.
To the one-time champs. They won a Super Bowl not too long ago.
Well, but this isn't about the Super Bowl. So this
you
is
should have seen it.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
But this is what's more important, smartass.
I didn't say it.
I mean, we're weeks, months away from the season starting. And it's hard. This is all we're going to hear until it does get going. The build up to the season, it's so... Get so tired of hearing all this different stuff. But I am going to say Chiefs, like, zero respect, but whatever.
This isn't about winning the Super Bowl. It was about winning the AFC.
True.
When's the last time they did that? Better question. When's the last time they didn't do that? Even better question. How many times since Patrick Mahomes has been there have they played an AFC playoff game?
7 times.
The answer is twice.
Oh,
in
twice.
Regulation, 0. In the last 6 years, they've played 14 AFC playoff games. They've won 13 of them. So, and what have they ever played these two teams? They're 5-0 against them. What about in their building? Undefeated in both those places as well. So I say all that. I say all that to say this: the board, the board. Now listen, we might. Oh, really? Wow. Revenge season board? We already used it once.
Board.
Well, yeah, because we haven't. Because you know what? When you do get beat up in the Super Bowl, you take your lumps. But they didn't have the Super Bowl.
I don't even remember this.
Yeah, Deion Dawkins doing his stupid podcast talking about, we'd have given you a better show, and it was just like, yeah, okay, in your dreams.
Yeah, I do.
So third best odds.
All right, hold on. I got to go get another Diet Coke. I don't have nobody to hit the button. I can't hit a button and have one delivered. Some people have a button right on their phone they hit, and the Diet Coke's automatically delivered to them, you know? That ain't me. I don't have that button. All right, let's see what Nick Wright's spitting out here. Nothing but facts.
To win the AFC. Third best odds to win the conference. They win literally every single year.
Well, and that's what it does.
Well, Coach, it's true. Coach, it's true.
That's what it boils down to. I hear everything you said is correct. They've earned the respect to be viewed as the best team every year in AFC. But I think that's part of what Vegas is doing is that they can't win it every year.
The Bills.
Yeah, they can.
4 years in a row, and they're a travesty.
They've been to the Super Bowl 5 out of the last 6 years.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
I think Vegas is like, they can't do this every year. No. They just did the last 3. Lamar and Josh are too good not to ever get to a Super Bowl. Mahomes is coming off 2 down years by his standards. So I think I get what
2 down years. We won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. This guy.
You don't see this in the NFL. A team gets to the Super Bowl every year. And so I think that's what they're doing.
Man. Crazy. Playing around with the setup here to see, as you can tell. Just playing around a little bit. Now, what we got here?
This country, and look at Ding. You're wearing this outfit that my husband bought for this country, and look at you! Look at you! You're a piece of doo-doo, and you know it. You've ruined this country. You and all of your people that have.
Now she's going off on the Karen side a little bit. I'm gonna say that. However, she is 100% right. I mean, I was in the military myself, so she is 100% right, though. You can't really wear military gear. Now, maybe the problem is you can go to an Army surplus store, you know, and buy stuff, which, by the way, I haven't been to one of them in decades. I would like to go, like, get me a good field jacket. There's nothing better than a good Army, Air Force field jacket, man. Those are freaking the bomb. But I can't tell what kind of pants the guy's got on or whatever. Maybe he's just wearing a shirt, you know.
Robots, you robots! You're robots! You drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you, huh? Didn't you? Stupidity!
Ma'am, I hope you have a great day again.
I mean, he doesn't have any, he didn't have any stripes or anything on there, or no medals or nothing like that. So once again, that's like an Army surplus buy. So, whew, boy, she really went off on the deep end on that dude. Got him one. Flashback in reaction on Morning Joe after Biden's handlers... What? After Biden handlers dropped his trash talk video about debating Trump. Pure comedy. Okay, let's see. Let's bring back some old memories.
So let's pick the dates, Donald. Trump has said he'd debate Biden anytime, any place. It looks like Joe Biden has taken him up on that. Let's see what the president's saying. Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow. That's been subtle now, that round.
Still stuck on, I hear you're free on Wednesdays. Wow.
Oh, man. I'm glad all that stuff's over, man. Puppy Walk 2025. This is what X is wanting me to see. Remember, that's why we're doing this. I'm showing you guys, if anybody's out there, doesn't look like it, what I'm looking at. Okay, can we play Fortnite? What's up? What's up, Anderson? How are you, man? Good to see you. Interesting. I wonder why my deal's not updating there on the views. I'm not playing Fortnite right now. Trying out this Streamlabs software. Kind of giving it a little run, doing a little reaction video, just testing the waters here with the software. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're getting a lot of political stuff. Okay, what do we got here? This looks interesting. No, you can't marry me. That would be so fun, man. I would be in on that. RC car, remote control car racing. Imagine if you were doing that in VR too. That would be freaking super cool. Okay. Can I marry you? Yeah. Why is my viewer count not? Unless you're somehow chatting and not viewing. Change the color on that. I didn't know we could do that. Yeah. All right. Well, that's kind of interesting. What's this up here? Copy stream link. Live dashboard. Oh, edit your stream title and description. Okay. You guys are the two guys on my stream. Yeah, I know it's been a little slow, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very, very much. I really do. I really do. What in the world is this?
Whole chicken in a large skillet. Add vegetables. They learned this trick at a famous restaurant. This is the tastiest chicken I've ever eaten. Start by sticking toothpicks in a whole chicken in a large skillet. Add vegetable oil until halfway filled. Next, add the chicken and fry for 1 minute on each side. Add 2 tablespoons of white in a large skillet. Add vegetable oil until halfway filled. Next, add the chicken and fry for 1 minute on each side. Add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar.
For 1 minute? What is that going to do?
1 teaspoon of salt, and brush this mixture all over the chicken. Add 50 milliliters of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika. Brush this sauce all over the chicken. Add 3 medium potatoes cut into smaller pieces, 200 grams of halved cherry.
Okay, I mean, I get the holes. That makes sense to, you know, get the seasoning in or whatever. But why 1 minute in the fryer?
Cherry tomatoes, 1 onion cut, 1 diced red, a pinch of black pepper, a little of olive oil. Take to a preheat and roast for 1 hour. See you next recipe. Bye bye.
I'm not gonna fry something. I'm not gonna do that. There's no way. That looks like creme brulee. Oh, I think that's what it is. That looks really good. Jet star quarterback Justin Fields. Well, they're excited about him. Dr. Phil solving all of our problems. What's he got to say?
And de-radicalize them. Shut your mouth, Bill. Shut your mouth. I'm trying to tell you here that everybody knows what you're up to. Your job is to take clinically insane lefties and de-radicalize them to a degree. It's not working, obviously. I don't think you have an understanding of what you and your colleagues have created here. Let me put it to you this way. You've basically created an Old Yeller situation. But rabies, Bill, is incurable. Now in the movie, the kid had to shoot Old Yeller in the face. Are you willing to shoot your rabid dog in the face, Bill, or are you a coward like we all suspected? Here's what I'm getting at. We can't just go executing these people, so I will be opening up a mental health ranch for the criminally insane. I'm going to take these people off society's hands. If they start acting too crazy, though...
Knowing him, he probably is really going to do that. All right, last one, then I got to eat dinner. Check out how the stream went. A little too much salt there. It's just a pasta water, though. What'd she say? Oh, sneaky. That's fake. That's fake. That's a setup, man. That's a fake setup. Gotta be. All right, I'm out. A good little test of the reaction style stream just to see how the flow is. So if you watched, which, you know, there was a few of you, I appreciate you very much. And try this again and get a little more focused on what I'm going to do here on these reaction videos.